Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. And today I am working on building the 4th house for the winners of the 2,000 subscriber special. Now the person that commented wanted me to build a sloth house. So that's what I'm going to be working on building today. Now, if you want to stay up to date with these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post these brand new videos. Now, let's go ahead and get started with the build. In the background, I've been working on building a trunk that the sloth is going to be hanging onto. And then I started building the claws. So sloths have these really long claws that helps them climb trees. So I decided to use bone blocks for this. I thought it was a perfect block that would fit in for making the claws. And then once I got those done, I started working on building the body. So I built an outline using the brown wool. And then once I got the outline done, I started working on filling in the bottom of the sloth. And then once I got the bottom filled in, I started working on building up the sides. And then once all of the sides were built all the way up to the top, I started working on building the head for the sloth. And the head is going to be really interesting because I decided to use glass for the eyes for this one. So that way you can actually look out of the eyes of the sloth. So I thought that would be a really cool addition to the build. But the face, I decided to use a combination of a bunch of different colored blocks. So I used some terracotta along with some concrete blocks to go ahead and make the face of the sloth. Now, once I was done with the face of the sloth, it was time for me to add some texture into the body of the sloth. So for that, I decided to use some brown terracotta blocks to just kind of scatter around the brown wool to give it a little bit of texture. And now it's time to work my way inside. So there's a real unique way to get into the sloth. So I built this really interesting trapdoor bridge that connects the tree to the sloth. And that's how you get into this house. Now, once I was in the house, I started by building a small little kitchen area in the main part of the build here. And I used some quartz blocks along with some end rods to give a little bit of light. And then I put a couple benches in the back, scattered some flower pots to give it some color, and then also put up some paintings as well. And then once I was done with that, I built the second floor, which this one's kind of overlooking the kitchen area. And this is where I'm going to put the bed. So I put a nice little bed down with some candles to light up the area. And then I decided to add in some leaves along with some moss blocks to give a little bit of greenery into the build. Which on the moss, I actually put glowberries in, which adds some nice natural light into the build. Once I was done with that, it was time to make my way up into the head of the sloth. Now in the head, I decided to put some bookshelves. So I got a nice little bookshelf set up along with a little table with some plants, some candles, and a nice little seating area as well. And that concludes the inside of the sloth build. So you know what that means? It's time for me to go and destroy the barrier. But before I do the tour of the house, I decided it would be cool to add a nice little cobblestone path to the outside. And I decorated it with some leaves. Now, there's a really cool new leaf block that they added into Minecraft. So I scattered a couple leaves around on the ground, added some flowers into the mix, give it a little bit more color. And that is pretty much it for this sloth build. It was a really fun one to try and build. Now, if you would like your own house in my world, I'll be giving away 10 by 10 plots of land to people that comment on this video and the shorts that I've been making as well. Now, feel free to comment down below what kind of blocks you would like your house made out of. And who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky winner because I'll be picking one random person from the comment section to build them a house. Now, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post these brand new videos. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody!